What's up, everybody? It's Akim Mitchell, the host with the mostest. I like that. That's my new way to come in. With the man with the plan, Trayvon Barnes. You know, we're on the OffBall podcast, and this is More to the Game. Yep. And today's a very special one, right? So, you know, we're doing our craziest stories. This is my guy because for me, the craziest stories was my whole first year, and this is the man who was right next with me my whole first year. My man Donovan Smith, the one and only. Well, so this would be your third professional year. You just came out of Georgia, right?
Sirski.
Yep. So honestly, man, if you want to introduce yourself real quick, we can, and we're just gonna hop right into like the craziest stories. But ours is gonna be a little more twist. We really just gonna talk about our year together in Romania, because I think that takes the cake for both of us, like the craziest year.
Yeah, for sure. Donovan Smith here, you know, QU alum. That's about it, though. We can get back to it.
In the PAC, if anybody ain't know.
Oh, yeah, facts.
QU, I ain't know what that was. This is how we going to do this, right? We're going to just, me and you, that first year for me personally, my rookie year in Romania was the craziest year with Cheseme Fakshan. Here we go, baby. Yes, sir. I had the jersey on the day. I had to come ready. I was excited about this. I'm not going to lie. So we about to just go from start to finish. And we could just bounce off each other with the stories, bro, because this whole year was crazy. And Trey, if you got any questions, bro, please stop us, because me and him might just start rambling here for a second.
First, no, matter of fact, let me tell y'all something about this man, Akim. Hey, this is his first year. I'm giving a benefit of the doubt because this is first year. But my man, you cannot be missing no flights. You cannot be missing no flights, bro. I'm talking about first flight. The first flight.
America to Romania. Missed it.
Like, big drop ball. You know what I'm saying? Big ball drop. Okay.
So this will happen though, right? I'll go from Charlotte to Boston, right? Boston to Turkey. Turkey's airport is huge, bro. That's one of the biggest airports I've ever been in my life. That airport is huge. And ain't nothing in English. It is. It'll like go from their language and then flip over to English for like a quick second. So like, I swear, bro, I'm at the right terminal. I'm at the right spot, but I didn't see you. So I was like, oh, dang. Either I'm in the wrong spot or he in the wrong spot. But I'm like, the screen literally said Romania. Same time and everything. It said like, it's landing in Bucharest. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm in the right spot. I guess my man's is like tripping. So, bro, I go up to go get my ticket, bro. I'm not the only one. I was with like 5 other American people who did the exact same thing as me. So I'm going up to get my ticket, and they're like, yeah, that's not the right one. Next. And I was like, bro, what you mean? Like, you going to point in the right direction? He said, there's a customer help over there. Bro, by the time I get the customer help, they said, y'all gates have been closed. It's like me and literally 5 other Americans, like, all trying to figure out how to get on the next one.
So I really bullied y'all.
Ball drop, bro. Which is crazy. I think it kind of worked out. And I'll tell you why. But, you know, that happened, bro. I had to go pay for my own ticket, basically, that second ticket from Turkey out to Bucharest.
Starting off in the hole
already.
Bruh.
Already, bro. And I had to wait like another 10 hours, I think, before my flight left. Like, it didn't leave. I didn't get in until maybe 3 a.m. And when I got in, I had to go catch the bus. Like, bro, the Romanian bus, like, it was goats in the back of that joint and everything.
You didn't say goats.
I'm gonna send that video straight. It was I was outside of the airport at Bucharest, bro. Outside of the airport, I had some chicken tenders, and I was just like, yeah, I missed my flight. This is my Snapchat video. I missed my flight, but we finally made it, baby. Like, I was still excited, bro.
Yeah.
But I think it really worked out because I had the room with Christy. If you room with Christy, or if it wasn't gonna work, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I talk to him all the time still, bro. Me and Pope is still be kicking
the 2-liter king. No cap. So that boy had 2-liter pop everywhere. Everywhere. I'm talking about stashed away. I went to a crib like maybe a handful of times, bro. It was a brand new 2-liter in the fridge every time. It was about 4 of them. Like, no joke, bro. It was about 4 2-liter, and he would have them like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this for Monday, this for Tuesday. Like, he really had them, bro. lined up. Like my man's is really drinking 2 liters like water and playing basketball.
That's crazy.
I don't know how he did that one.
So yeah, go ahead and rate the food 1 through 10 in Romania.
3.
Can't use 7. Can't use 7.
3. Not 3, bro. Chill.
3.
Nah, it depends on where you was at though.
My boy got a weak stomach, man, so he can't really.
I can't be eating everything like that, man.
He can't
So
really
I had food 3 times, I think, while I was out there, bro.
Dang.
But like, you know, they got like their Mama Liga, which is like a grit kind of thing. It's like a cornbread grit mix.
That
and like if
it's exactly that. A cornbread with grits mixed together.
It's like a block.
And it's not even hot.
Yeah. It start off hot, but it get cold quick.
Yeah, and then it get cold quick.
Yeah.
Even when it's hot,
it's like a send off. When it's hot, it's decent. You can fake really eat that like shrimp and grits type. But yeah, once it get cold, it's over with.
You can't. Other thing, they had I don't know what it was called, bro, but it was like basically chitlins, but like with cow. But they would like serve that on a regular basis. Like I've gotten that brought to me as like my meal. I was like, bro, I'm not eating this, bro. Like I'm not eating that. Smelled it. I was like, I'm not eating that, bro.
No, they really tried to feed. No, all right, yeah. With the food, it wasn't like so the food was bad. It was like the choices were bad. Like we weren't eating like regular chicken. Like they weren't offering us chicken. They was offering us chicken liver. Like, it wasn't like matter of fact, it wasn't even chicken liver. It was like whatever bird. It's like whatever their most common bird was, and they were feeding us bird liver. Like not turkey, not chicken, like bird liver. Like
we had
damn it from pigeons.
They call pigeons flying rats.
Oh, for real? They was really like they're like, yeah, like this is really good. Like eat this. Like bro, no.
And they never had vegetables either. There was never any vegetables.
Oh, what? It's straight potato. They give you
that's
potato.
a European thing. They don't really like vegetables like that. It's potatoes and bread and soup.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think they can grow vegetables year round.
Yeah, bread. Yeah, bread, soup. Oh, they love bread. They love bread.
This is the first time I got sick.
They eat bread with any no. Oh my. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
See, but this is the first time I got sick though, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story. This is our first road trip. Remember we head out to Serbia, right? So we got bro. So off the flight, you know what I'm saying? Boom, we go to like the mountain trip. That was cool. That was smooth. We just bored. We didn't have no PlayStation or whatever. Come back and we got a trip maybe like 2 weeks away. So the week before, like the week of the trip, so it's like Monday. We go play on Thursday, I think. Bro, I'm in practice. I go to the cup, boom, dude foul me. I twist my ankle crazy. I'm like limping. Bro, when I tell you, first of all, I got one ride back to the house. I didn't get a ride from anybody after that. I was straight icing, elevating, and like limping, trying to go get some food the entire time, bro. So I couldn't go to practice. Literally, I could not make it to practice. Ain't nobody tell me on this road trip, we're going to another country. So like, nobody
tell you?
No, bro, because nobody told me.
Christy, oh yeah, Christy was supposed to tell you. Right. We're talking about Christy.
My whole roommate didn't tell me. He did that on purpose. That was self-sabotage. He did that on purpose. So look, bro. We on the road trip. I still can't play though. I just want to be with my team. So we're on the road trip now. And we're literally like go to the hotel, boom. We come back. We go towards Serbia from the hotel. Like all this, like how long was it?
It was about a couple hours. But yeah, we're gonna fast forward to the point where we get to the border. This is where things get shaky.
We get to the border, bro. Serbia, Romania and Serbia. We get to the border, and everybody's like, "All right, you guys got your passports?" I'm like, "Bro, what?" They say you're going to a different country. You got your passport? I'm like, "Bro, ain't nobody tell me to bring my passport." And everybody, I promise you, everybody said, "Yo, we said it in practice on Wednesday." I said, "Bro, I was in practice on Wednesday, so ain't nobody going." We got 3 group chats. I got a roommate. Ain't nobody say nothing about a passport, bro. So they like trying to sneak me in. Basically, they're like, nah, we can't do that, da da da. So the coaches go run. It's like a truck, like a whole bunch of trucks coming through, bro. So the coaches run and stop one of the trucks, a Serbian truck. And they're like, hey, can you drive him to the mall in the city and he'll just like take a taxi back to the hotel. So bro, it had to be like a 45-minute drive. I was in a random semi truck with a Serbian dude who spoke like three words in English, like basketball, Bogdan Bogdanovic. And like that was it, bro. That's all he could say, bro. I was like, bro, a 45-minute drive back with a whole stranger, bro. And the wild part, this is my birthday. This is my birthday too, bro. This is on my birthday. Dang. I'm like, oh, nah, bro. I'm in the mall, bro. I'm like, first of all, I'm over here. I called somebody. I can't remember who I called, but I was like, yo, you got to stay on the phone with me because I might get kidnapped. I just want you to know. So I get to the mall, bro. I'm just chilling, waiting for them to get back, bro. For like, I don't know how long it was, bro. At least 5 hours, 6 hours. I just got drunk that night. I was chilling with my birthday. I was like, man, fuck it.
The crazy thing about it is, though, is he knew we had a trip to another country. So why
I didn't, bro. This is my first time. I didn't know, bro.
But
I didn't know we were going to Serbia until the day of.
All right, that's fair. All right, that's fair. I could honestly say that you might not have known.
I didn't know, bro.
But all in all, don't leave nowhere without your passport no more.
Hey, bro.
Because, like, you know, anything can happen. They got to have some type of, you know, identification for you.
That's facts.
So,
and we have IDs yet either for Romania.
Always bring that.
Yeah, no, I kept my bag after that. But
it was a good Serbia trip, too, though.
I heard it was really fun. The gym was cool and all that. But then like, they get back, bro. This man ordered some pizza. And then that's when everything else went bad. Like, this was just the worst, like, trip ever, bro.
This man he had maybe, 2-3 slices of that pizza?
First bite, I was like, this something don't feel right. But I was like, bro, I'm hungry. So I kept on eating it.
Kept eating it. Killed the pizza. Then next day, boy came to breakfast, hoodied up. You feel me? Boy, he been sweating. Like, he been sweating for 3 weeks straight. No towel. Boy, eyes red.
I didn't sleep that night, bro. Straight throwing up. Whole night.
He was really going through it. That's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably worst experience that I've ever like seen someone go through, that I've heard. Like, worst experience first year overseas, like missed a flight, no passport to get to Serbia, and that all was on your birthday, and he had food poisoning. Like, that's a crazy 72 hours.
That is crazy.
Bro. That's wild. And then, like,
crazy 72 hours, bro.
I was hurt for like 3 days straight. Like, promise you, I was hurt for
Mans was sitting, like, we had a game. Man was sitting on a bench looking deadly. Like,
I had food poisoning, Kyle. I know that feeling.
Head down, like, bro, I ain't playing, bro. I can't move.
Boy was sleep. He was sleep on the bench. I'm gonna keep it above with you.
I was trying to stay awake, bro. I was hurting, bro.
Out of
bullets, sweating bullets. Bro.
Too hot.
All right, so let me ask y'all about y'all living arrangements. How was it living over there? Was the place nice? Like, how was it?
The place. All right, the place was small, but for how small it was exceptionally nice. Like, I feel like everything was more modern day. I feel like for my career, I don't know about his house. I don't know about his house, but for me, in my crib, it was a very nice modern apartment. You know what I'm saying?
When I moved,
and plus I had a big room with a the patio. So I wouldn't, it wasn't all too bad. But tell them about your kitchen. That's all you gotta tell them about the kitchens.
Yeah.
It's the size of a closet.
Yeah, bro. Like, ain't two people not getting in there at the same time. You know me, I like to cook. Ain't no space to cook, ain't no space to clean. You just kind of like gotta do what you gotta do. I think I might have had like 2 eyes.
So we know Romania is in Eastern Europe, and they have a stigma about, people not being the friendliest at all times. I mean, I didn't have that situation in Georgia, but I don't know. What was you guys' situation with the people in Romania?
Well, my experience wasn't all too bad. I'm gonna keep it like this. From like I'm gonna categorize it. The younger people, let's say 21 and under, they love seeing us. They literally like they would scream our names out, ask for pictures. You know what I'm saying? They really treated us like how adults treat NBA players. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like fanned out. Oh, calling your name, screaming your name across the street, crazy stuff. And then you got your 21 to like 40-ish range. They didn't really care. It was more of a like, you're here, we're here, just keep it moving type thing. And then all the old people just stared at you. They literally, they just sit there and stare at you. They won't say a word. They don't change demeanor. It's not like they trying to say hello. They just and watch you and just like really like watch you. But as far as like interacting with them, I feel like everyone was okay. I didn't have too many bad experiences. Most people just want to, you know, ask you how tall you are and take a picture and it be that.
That was cool. That was love. I enjoyed that. What about your teammate experience? Your teammates. You don't gotta go crazy, but
no, I ain't gonna go crazy. But you know, our teammate situation was real crazy because one of the guys on the team was basically a coach. You know what I'm talking about, Cat.
I know.
Cat was like president, player, coach. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so crazy. Like at times we wouldn't have no coach, and he would be running the practices. So it's like that was the weirdest thing for me. And we had a similar situation like that in Georgia too with one of my teammates. He just like does whatever he wants, doesn't care.
The dude that was scoring a lot.
That says it all right there. Like, bro was like Bill Russell, player coach, like real player coach. Like, he would be telling us all the right things, and then he go out and do the opposite.
Had one of those before.
And then, oh my God, bro! And then he was just like the worst teammate because he's not like trying to encourage you after a mistake or, you know what I mean? He's just like barking. And it's hard for some players to adapt to stuff like that because not everybody receive information the same. Like, I'm okay. If you want to bark, then bark. But just know I'm going to bark back. I'm going to hold you accountable too.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of players not thinking like that. They thinking like, why is this dude like yelling at me all crazy? And then they go into a shell and then now they can't play their best basketball because they're too worried about if someone's going to yell at them or not. So we had a lot of struggles with our team and that aspect in Georgia. But in Romania, sort of kind of the same, but not really because he wasn't like a tyrant. He was just like the teacher's pet.
Yeah, he was real laid back.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, guys.
No type of encouragement. Like, I don't know, man. The guys they pick for leaders on our team is just like based off of nothing or based off of they played on a good team, but they didn't really play. It was just because they were there type situation. Like, that's how it was for Cat. He was on Romanian national team. That's why he was our captain. They kept saying this, like, oh, he has experience. But
it was like 5-6 years ago, too, though.
My man's was nowhere near the same stat he was at when he played with us compared to when he played on the national team.
Hey, I wonder how my our trainer doing, man. Hey, I forgot about him, bro. Hey, Trey, what's his name, bro?
Remember that man's name.
Oh, I don't remember his name, bro. This
dude, he had like a little Jewish afro.
He had the crazy,
like with the big Mario Luigi mustache.
All white.
All white.
95 smoking cigs, heavy, every chance he gets. Smoking
I ain't never seen a young old man. That's a young old man.
He's still jumping. He's still running.
Oh, like he's still like, you know what I'm saying? He act like a straight kid. He was still like, his jokes were so suspect. Like all his jokes were mad suspect. When I say like racial stereotypes, bro, that man is number one. From, you know what I'm saying, like the craziest stuff. This man will say the craziest stuff. I'm not going to repeat none of that stuff he said because that's over suspect. But just know that man had a thing with black guys, like with black men.
He had a thing for Don. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Because you would joke with him back. That's what I think for you, man. Hey, but he wrote the bike. Hey, that was one of the coolest
things. He made our time a little more worthwhile.
Yeah. So what about like the craziest game? The game I keep thinking about, bro, is who was it? Seagate.
That was at their place or at ours? That was at our place. Yes, it was at our place because we didn't have no EMTs.
What happened, bro? Because I think I forgot.
All right, so it's a rule. It's a rule. You gotta have EMTs on court. You know what I'm saying? On service at all times in order to play. So, in the city we were in, there was only one EMT
that was working that day or something.
Working the entire city. Like, so they were at our game, of course, but an emergency call, so they had to leave. So meanwhile, when they left, it was like halftime. Nobody knew. So we're coming out, we're warming up, like, yeah, we're about to finish them off, basically. Now, mind you, this is for us to go into the playoffs. We really need this game. So halftime come, you know what I'm saying? We're up, 15?
Yeah, like it was Seagate. Like
it was a blowout. It was over with. They were like one of the worst teams in the league. But
bro, they were betting on how much they were gonna lose by. Like that's how bad they were.
Like that's how bad it was.
We're gonna lose by 20 today. They're like, nah, we're gonna lose by 15. Like, all right, bet, put 100 on it.
No, it was crazy because we were talking to the players and they was telling us like dudes were not trying to play. They were out there in Air Maxes, like some of the Romanian players out there hooping in regular shoes, like just to prove like we're not trying to win. Like I've never seen nothing like that in my life. First of all,
at halftime, bro, we're like, yo, what's taking so long for us to start?
Right,
which is like freaking out. He's like, oh my god, like we have to get EMT back. You know, we got to make the playoffs. Da da da. Bro, all of us on the court, like, yo, forget it, bro. So I know Don and the other guard they got on the other team, bro. They over here shooting half-court shots together, bro. Like, and the whole crowd just cheering them on, like, yeah, make it. And me and the other dude out there talking, like, yeah, so what's up, bro? He's like, man, I'm ready to go home, bro. Like, this ain't it. Like,
yeah, it was just crazy because the fact that they never came back and we ended up having to forfeit the game.
And we still made the playoffs, but I remember that time in the locker room, bro. Our coach was like, he was hurting. He was like, man, like that was the easy one to make sure we made the playoffs. Like now we got a long road ahead of us. All this other stuff.
Real. And we had some tough opponents. Our last 2 to 3 games.
Yeah, but I mean, we still won to make the playoffs anyway.
Yeah,
so.
We still made it to the playoffs, but then COVID hit, and then boom.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this: how was the officiating? Because I know in Georgia, like. It's real inconsistent. So how is it over there?
It's the same. Real inconsistent. You know, they're like, I'm not going to say it was that inconsistent, but it wasn't like some of the best. It wasn't like the best calls. Like, you know that play when KD running out of bounds? It's like plays like that they was calling. Like he running out of bounds trying to see the ball, and he clearly stepped out.
Yeah,
when he was with the Warriors, like it was situations like that just made it like bad. They would call it a good call, like the calls you're supposed to call. They would call a few like bad travel calls and stuff like that because they're not used to certain movements or seeing certain movements.
Mm-hmm.
So they would call traveling and stuff like that. But I would say the officiating in Romania was way better than Georgia for sure.
Yeah.
Because in Georgia, they were just
Bad. Yeah.
Man, they had this, bro. Whenever it was I'm not a sexist person. I'm not a sexist person. I'm telling you, I am not.
I already know you're talking about Maka. Short hair, blonde,
yeah.
white hair lady.
Like both of them, the young lady ref and
I forgot about her too.
The young one didn't know what she was doing. The young lady ref didn't know what she was doing. The old one had this like superiority complex where she just gonna make a call and make sure that she make her point.
I'm gonna tell you why she. So yeah, basically the only reason that she had that kind of like demeanor is because she was the only referee in Georgia, in all of Georgia, to ever ref FIBA, like a real FIBA game.
Man.
So like she got some type of clout because of because she refed a FIBA game like a couple times. So you know what I mean? Like the Euro League and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
It's funny that y'all say that though, because I ain't gonna lie. There was like for me in Romania, it was like certain refs were good and certain refs I knew like were just bad.
Like, this is gonna be a long game.
And we had a woman ref. I ain't even trying to mean, but it was one woman ref, bro. Bro, I couldn't stand her, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hated her, bro. She was awful. Because she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know what she was doing. And you said
she really was just out there being pretty for real.
Yeah, she was pretty though. But it was like if you try to flirt with her, you gonna get straight fouls all day. And then I remember I never did anything crazy. I was just trying to talk to her like, yo, how's that a foul? And she just get defensive.
Facts.
And then like ever since then, every time I saw her, bro, I was getting called. I was like, bro, I'm really like trying to chill off you. I don't want to say nothing to you. I don't want to like look away. Every game after that, bro, I was like, whatever. Yeah.
It's tough, man. Referees make our job really tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, hold your emotions.
That young ref in Georgia, like she almost got me hurt one time, bro. I literally got fouled twice and had failed and almost like got hurt, and she didn't call anything. Like 2 people hit me at the same time, like plain as day. Man, I definitely don't miss her for sure.
It was her. It was the young girl, the old girl, and then the young boy, the young dude, the real short one.
Actually gave me a call, so I didn't have a problem with him.
That man wouldn't give me not a call. Somehow he was always the ref that was there when I get fouled the worst.
That's like your girl.
Any other call, I'll be like, okay, it's cool. Like, that man be really down there every time I get fouled the worst and never call nothing.
Yeah, that's funny. I liked him.
Nah, yeah, he was.
All right,
and he gave me a tech too, so I ain't.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wasn't too geeked about him. And I don't know, bro. I'm surprised I didn't get a lot of texts because I used to be talking shit to them in Georgia, so like they understood what I was saying.
Oh, really? So how would you describe their social life, like the parties and the just whole atmosphere, how they live out there?
I want to say that's like really they like to party for sure. That's what they like to do.
They be finding reasons to party. They be finding any reason to party.
Like it don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Monday. Like it really didn't matter what day it was, what time. You know what I'm saying? They just want to have fun. So it was always good to go out. The only downfall is like they allow smoking cigarettes and stuff like that on the inside, which is probably like one of the worst experiences ever to party with people to sit there and smoke cigarettes the entire time.
Blowing it down.
Like the whole pack that night in the club.
That's crazy.
That second hand is one thing.
Second hand is crazy.
You walk out, your whole throat be burning. Like, dang, what is that? Like, look, that much tonight. Straight second.
That probably one of the worst things ever though. It's the cigarettes. That's what killed me the most. Killed my vibe.
So when y'all was in Georgia, did y'all have was their wine real popular? Because I know Romania swore up and down that their wine was some of the best wine ever.
All right, yeah. They funny thing is they invented wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yes.
Oh, so it's
so,
you can Google it.
Yeah, facts. So, I mean, Romania probably wasn't too far off because they right across the sea.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Georgia invented wine. That's what like they love, stuff like that. Like when I got there, I had met this girl and she like brought me a huge bottle of wine, talking about like, oh, this is the best wine in the country. Like they big on that too. Like when they're visiting people or friends, they always bring something over. It's like a bottle of wine or you know what I mean, food.
That's good.
Yeah, it was good on stuff like that. Yeah, they talk big about their wine for sure.
It started off really bad, and I had a lot of like bumpy moments, but all in all, stay positive as a person. You know, in practice, I'll be the only one smiling, laughing, like, "Come on, y'all, let's have a good day." Everybody's like, "Bro, King, go home, bro." It's like it's all good, y'all. That's just who I am, bro. And I just made the best of it, bro. Like, I just loved it. I ain't gonna lie, I really love like hooping, and it was so frustrating because I swear our coach didn't know what he was doing. Patriots. I called him out. Patriots.
No.
Hey, but like once I learned, like I had to mature too. Once I learned how to just control my emotions, bro, and I just went out there and hoop, bro. Like that's why I came out averaging like 15-8 or whatever. Like I was 15-7. I was chilling, bro. Like it was just cool to hoop and travel. And every chance I got, I was going to a different city, bro. Like just every chance I got, I was trying to enjoy the experience. So that's why I'm like, if you're gonna go overseas, man, make sure you can enjoy it. Hopefully, COVID slows up and you can just enjoy it.
So my experience in Romania was good. Just like Akim said, you know, always coming in there with that positive attitude, giggling, laughing, just trying to make better of the situation because we knew what kind of situation we was in and what we was dealing with and what type of obstacles we had. So it was always good just to, you know, have someone to laugh and goof off with, just have a good time. Like, so it's outside of basketball, Romania was great. As far as basketball, Romania was still great, but it had its very, very big lows. Like, so overall, I loved it.
Thank you, everyone, for watching another episode of the OffBall podcast. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, follow us on the Anchor app, Instagram, and Twitter, and we'll be back next week with more content.